In a world where the Muslim Ummah has been repeatedly tested, where pain in one land echoes across another, a recent development has caught the attention of many. Not because it is extraordinary, but because it reminds us of something we thought was lost. Something called the spirit of Muslim unity and brotherhood. Reports emerging from Islamabad suggest that Saudi Arabia and Qatar have stepped forward, offering nearly $5 billion in financial assistance to Pakistan. This support comes at a critical moment for Pakistan, which was already struggling with fragile foreign reserves and was facing mounting pressure to repay a massive $3.5 billion debt to the United Arab Emirates by the end of the month. A situation that could have pushed the country deeper into economic instability. Behind closed doors, key meetings took place. The Saudi Finance Minister Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Jadaan met with Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. Also present were major figures like Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar and Army Chief Asim Munir. The discussion revolved around economic cooperation, regional tensions, and most importantly, survival. Because the reality is simple. Pakistan's foreign exchange reserves, hovering around $16.4 billion, are under immense strain. Rising import costs, global instability, and increased external obligations. All of this has created a situation where one wrong move could trigger a deeper crisis. In this moment, two Muslim nations stepped forward, not with statements or speeches, but with support. For months, even years, the Muslim Ummah has watched in disappointment. We have seen leaders remain silent when voices were needed. We have seen hesitation when unity was expected. Whether it was the suffering of Palestine or the rising tensions involving Iran, many felt that the spirit of the Ummah was fading. But here, even if small or limited, we see a glimpse of something different. A reminder that helping a fellow believer, lifting their burden and easing their hardship are not just politics. It is an act beloved in Islam. Relieving the debt of a fellow Muslim is among the most noble deeds. And today, at least in this instance, we see two nations acting upon that principle. This could also be due to Pakistan's recent involvement as a sole mediator in easing tensions between Iran and the United States. Even if it hasn't yielded any positive results as of yet, Pakistan's efforts to bring two extreme adversaries to the table, try to persuade them to engage in negotiations and put an end to the fire that is raging in the Middle East, are commendable. So, in a way, Saudi Arabia and Qatar are repaying Pakistan's debts, as in times of crisis, when the entire Ummah is on the verge of collapse, we must all join together to help one another. However, this story is incomplete unless it addresses another reality. Because while Saudi Arabia and Qatar stepped in to help another so-called Muslim nation, the United Arab Emirates chose not to assist. Because it is true that Saudi Arabia and Qatar are working together to settle Pakistan's debts owed to the UAE rather than the United States or the United Kingdom. If Saudi Arabia and Qatar can work together to pay off Pakistan's debts, it is not unreasonable to believe that the UAE will be able to do the same. If full waiver is not possible, at least a portion of it should be waived. If Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Pakistan can show the spirit of Ummah, the UAE should also have tried to do so. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever grants respite to one in a difficult debt, he will have a reward of charity for each day. Whoever grants him respite after payment is due, he will have the like of it in charity for each day." Today, Pakistan finds relief, but the Ummah finds itself at a crossroads. Will this moment be the beginning of a renewed sense of Islamic Ummah brotherhood, or will it remain just another isolated incident? Imagine if this sense of responsibility and feeling of standing for one another became the norm. Imagine an Ummah where no nation feels abandoned, where no crisis is faced alone, where leaders act not just as politicians, but as brothers. That would be a power no force on earth could break. And perhaps, just perhaps, this moment is a small step in that direction. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakum Allahu khairan.